he'll be live streaming and everything, and then he just has to work on, you know, the fine tuning, getting a thing you're known for, sort of personality. Hopefully not like mine, but you know, hopefully it's a conventional one, not that guy who sings opera and acts like the characters from the GLA during the stream. But
it has to be somebody, man. It might as well be you.
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't know. Some people, they kind of send me messages after the fact, and it's like, oh boy. So, you know, you don't have to watch the stream. I'm not a 0-hour streamer or commentator. I'm just a guy who streams occasionally a game I play, which happens to be 0-hour. I'm not dedicated to this. I'm not Legionnaire or Dominator. Those are dedicated channels to producing 0-hour content. So, you know, you kind of have a standard for them that they have to meet. For me, I can do kind of whatever I want.
Did you get the Discord audio fixed?
Yeah, I got it fixed.
Nice.
Now, only one thing. I have no headphones right now because Boyka's broke and I gave my headphones to him. So.
How did they break? Was it a rage?
No. They're just old. And, you know, I don't think they flexed very well in the first place, so over time, you know, the plastic just got bad or something. Wore down. Could have got new ones at Walmart yesterday, but we weren't thinking about it. We just wanted to get out of there. They have barricades set up in the front, so only one person can go in at a time.
Walmart's a crazy place to be at.
Yeah, and then at least nothing's sold out anymore. You know, it took a while for so everybody had to preach it. You do realize we have no shortages of anything. You know, stop buying everything up. There were no shortages of any product in the United States when this hit, but all the media has to do is give just do a little bit of fear mongering, and boom, boom, stores are empty. Every season in Pennsylvania, every winter. This one they couldn't get away with it though, because there was no snowstorms or anything. But normally, you know, it's I don't know if you ever saw the guy screaming about bread and milk, but that's Pennsylvanians. Come winter, if there's even the slightest chance of 2 inches of snow, the media, you need to hear this. This is breaking news. We're in for a hard storm. It's going to come. You're going to need shovels. You're going to need us. You know, you're going to need this. You're going to need that. Go out and get the bread and milk now. Next thing you know, the Walmart is packed. Every store is packed. You can't even. Everything's sold off the shelves. It's just, and we're just sitting here screaming to ourselves, you know, like that guy for a joke. I gotta get the bread and milk. I gotta get the bread and milk. They said snow. You know, that's how people are in their heads. I swear. I don't actually swear, but you know, figure of speech. Darn it, they get it into your head from movies. That's why I don't watch movies anymore, because you start talking like the movie instead of real. I like to just talk about what actually goes on, not use little lines out of movies all the time and everything.
Yeah. Gotcha. Where's this dude at, man?
I don't know. He was just messaging me in the Discord here. Quick message him back. Where in the world? Yo, bro, we're online. Go. Come, hurry. Oh, stream is also live. Yes, you can also join the stream after the games. Okay. He's coming.
Have you played this map before?
Oh, yeah. New map.
What's the secret?
MP3 minute. Oh, it's a really nice map. For the most part, it's rather conventional, but what you want to do, somewhat, is you have your main supply behind you, and then you have one of the supplies, which is, if you get the top spot, then the top right is your main secondary supply, and the left lower supplies are your third, secondary, third secondary, some distant secondary, if you want to call that. And then if you're the bottom spot, it's the opposite. It's left and then right.
Okay.
You have oils in the corners. You have cache crates right in front of your base, sort of command center. And if you're USA, you can't place any scaffolds down in your opponent's cache crates, to make them disappear. Good to know. It's an evil. That's an evil thing that people do. Not many people do it anymore because everybody gets very angry and they preach against it, and that's a good thing. Teach the community how to be respectful. Okay. Yeah, and then you have the oils in the corners and the oil in the middle. And the oils in the corners have towns and stuff. There's a lot of bunkers on this map, so if you're up against USA, then you want to get into bunkers and all. If you're up against GLA, not so much. You can get into the ones around your own base and kind of just avoid the others early on. Because some people, they want to garrison too many bunkers early.
That's me, man.
And that, it can mess you up. If you're USA and you don't have enough guys in your Humvees.
That's me. Yeah,
that's you. But, yeah, it should be pretty good. Should be good.
I haven't played in almost a month. So I'm probably going to be pretty terrible first couple of games.
That's kind of alright. He's new. He's a new player, so it'll give him a little bit of a break. Oh, look at that. Don Rory's in the chat asking Dadoosh when he plays as on. Those are going to be some nice games.
There he is. Okay, jumping off Discord.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. For those wondering, that is ku7ari. ku7ari is this here. Let me spell it out for you. ku7ari. That is ku7ari. Yes, 7 stands for T. And there is Y2K20. Must be new rank map. The servers are a tad bit laggy, but it's kind of alright. I don't think he's... No, it's fine. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's Big Kev. Mr. Don Rory in the chat. Mr. Don is one of the greatest players in the tournament right now. The infamous. Where he comes from, camels are so common that he uses one as an avatar to represent how often a camel steps on your internet cable. It'll kick your Wi-Fi box. It will do a denial of service attack. Camels are absolutely, it's just a phenomena, something straight out of science fiction where he's from. And here we see ku7ari gets the bottom with Vanilla GLA, Y2K20 top with Super Weapons General. Neither of these players are familiar with the map, so they may be just a tad bit put off by some of the design choices. Many bunkers, these crates. You have a far one there, very distant here, and miles away there. Supply. But King managed to find his secondary supply rather easily, and oh, never mind. ku7ari found his secondary supply rather easily. I was telling him about it before the game, so he has that there. King also, I do believe he knows this map from streams, at least, that he watched of mine. Or others. He can actually send a missile defender right to here and then scoot across, get into there. ku7ari goes nice forward aggressive. Gonna get into that bunker there, that tower there, and this bunker, tower, tower, bunker. These are not synonymous words. Bunker, tower. Not synonymous in reality, but 0 hour to an extent they are synonyms. Synonyms are those things which are similar. Antonyms are those things which are not similar. They are anti the thing that you said. The Terra Technical is popping, heading out right here. We'll take a shot from the tower, perhaps, or it's just out of range. No, it takes one shot from the tower, but it will be able to get to the War Factory. But another Humvee will just get out, and it is destroyed, sadly, on its way out. However, King still has it. Oh, not a good position for the EMP Patriot. You want that about here, or preferably here. No defenses here. You want to stop that as well, because you can get into these, all three of these, at some point. Having it right here wouldn't be too bad either, with this as additional defense. He is now on 2 supplies, and he's going very quick with the tech rush. You could get another one here. The tech rush is going to go up. He's going to be able to harass this Chinook, but needs to upgrade or build another power plant. Gonna get a guy in there. He will be faced with this. Also, he can see this, however, he was not paying enough attention to stop it, and he's sending infantry out to the middle for some reason. Most likely a misclick. Needs to send that back, which he's doing now. Good. A big rundown. He has one Humvee, the same one Humvee he was allowed to build earlier. Dozer is going to go down, as well as a Chinook if he doesn't move it. Back in the base, still building more units. Needs to continue to push them out from this tunnel now. GG is preemptively thrown down, and that's the end of the game. And game 1 goes to ku7ari, the Texan player. Go right on up to Mr. Jungle Wolf accidentally, and then back to Irish Front. And upgrade the score in favor of ku7ari. Mr. MP3 is very early. Normally he's never in the chat. I don't ever see him in the chat. Very nice to see him actually there. In MP3's land of Canada, they have either bears, squirrels, or caribou, which cause internet connection issues. Now, the squirrels are also a Pennsylvanian menace, as they chew through your wires, or they get into a big transformer on the poles and cause an explosion and a power outage on the whole street. Very nasty animals in that regard. They do not like you having many good games. No, he didn't go for the Dami strat. That's now known by everybody. No. MP3 lives in Canada. He lives in Canada, the great land of the maple leaf. He wears maple leaves as a jacket, or something like that. Ah, yes, the game felt slow. Also, to those in the chat, tell me during the downtime right now, can you hear me over the game sounds? Just so you guys don't tell me after the fact, like you usually do. Hey. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? What do you mean you don't know? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? No? No. Okay. Now we're going to see ku7ari's USA Super Weapons up against Y2K20's GLA. Hopefully King does just go for the Dami strategy, because I believe that would be a good counter to ku7ari's build orders. ku7ari is a very good old school Clan Wars player, so he's a big rusher. Because back in the Clan Wars days, you didn't have any random balance, so you had to rush in essentially every single game. And you didn't want to waste any time. You only had so many hours of your life per month to spam, so you wanted the games to end very quickly. Most games could go between 2 and 5 minutes tops, and they would go all day long, these people. You know, they would just spam and spam and spam 10 hours a day. You had guys like Google who would do 700 games in a month, which is kind of extreme, but look at that. He missed them all. Missed those two. And he didn't take any. What's up with that? But no, he needs to sell his command center as well. Yeah. Back in the Clan Wars days. Yeah, Lost Hero, he did 900 plus games in a month. I might have done like 500, I don't know. 300 is pretty easy. If you don't mess around in any of your games at all, like you don't try to do any comebacks, you just in out, in out, in out, in out. You can play like 40 games a day. It's really not hard. That is if you play all day, but you can easily get 20 games a day if you just go in out, in out, in out. Okay, I'm done playing, and you're off. You know, like an arcade game, play it. See, yeah, you really need to sell that command center. But ku7ari went very quick. Just got a V out to rush, and he has 2 techs here, so he really should just destroy that V now. That would be a wasted V, and here he's going for a barracks there, so he can take these 3 bunkers very easily. Needs that one as well if he wants fuller protection. It's kind of okay for him. If these have targeted, then that V will easily go down. Look how much damage this is taking. Just target. Okay, get it. Ah, scrap deny. And people say you can stop scrap deny. Yeah, right. Counter scrap deny. Anyway, for you guys wondering, check it out what happens when there are 3 players who are all from the same country. He's Texas, King is New York, I'm Pennsylvania. 10 latency. The latency is absolutely perfect. There is no lag. So these guys can't complain about lag because there is none. There's no lag at all. There's not even a spike. It can't even go to 11. Frame rate is... it could be a little bit better, I think. It's fine. It's fine. It might drop you like 29 during big engagements for King because he's still updating his computer or whatever. But unless he already did that, then it won't. But for the most part, this is... Oh, it went to 11. Maybe we... Oh, like, it's laggy. Somebody complained. We had to stop the games. I had to cast the replays because it went up to 11 latency. But no. I'm trying to pick off 1V there. I'm going to go back now. Oh. He's getting more. Can do a big pop. Should have taken all that. Now ku7ari's going to try to get it. Free money. Money. Getting more Vs in back. Not that much expansion from either player. No oils. Floating a little bit of money. Not enough tunnels, really. But, you know, he could always get a tech out, swing it around here, pick these guys up, bring them back in, pop the quads, pop the quads, pop. Too late. It'll work. It'll get him on. Oh, no. Don't you just hate that when it doesn't get the Humvee? You get it all the way down to 2% health, and then the guy survives. Really would have liked to see a technical go, shoot, whoop, pick up, whoop, put him back in here. There he goes. He pops, gets it. I also like to get a lot of... Oh no, the wrong guy destroyed and got promoted to Rebel. I also like to build quads versus USA. You put them in a tunnel. Big quad pop can destroy a lot of these instantly. But you can't really rely on those to do base harassment because they're very, very, very slow. I think they're only slightly quicker, maybe, than a Battle Master. A slow Battle Master. There's a Scorpion Rocket. Does pretty much damage, but could also have been building RPGs and just getting them in here in the meantime. You know? All the focus is right there. No focus back here on his Humvees and stuff. Okay. He's firing it down. Oh, like Freestyler's online. Where is Mr. Freestyler? I would like to find him and ask him, why did you change your name to W-A-Z-E, Waze, for a day? He changed his name to Waze for like 12 hours. Not even 12 hours, I don't think. It was for like 9 hours he had his name Waze, and then he gets it changed back. Oh, like Jeremy Kell shot that guy out. Huh? No expansion. During all that time, he didn't go for a third supply. He didn't go for the oils. He didn't go for search and destroy. He's doing that now, but hey, he had some time to do that still. Oh well. You know, he's got this big army of 7 Humvees, 1 ambulance. He's going to clear out the middle tunnel, and then he's going to head back down. Finally taking that good extra cash. $200 cash crates. He's going to take this V, preferably with a Rebel. If you're a vanilla GLA, you take it with a Rebel. Popping units off here because he has so much more firepower. Once search and destroy is out, we're going to see even more of that. Oh, look how many RPGs were in there. Don't you hate that? That reminds me of the replay on Tournament Island. Boyka versus Dominator. Boyka had 10 missile defenders in one of the bunkers on Tournament Island in one of the houses. And Dominator sent his whole army to destroy it, you know, because he had a big army. And the 10 missile defenders were destroying everything. Oh, it's so great. They're so strong. Hey, use German Kel here. Come on, put him on guard mode. Put him on guard mode. Come on. Okay, good. I didn't doubt you for a second. I knew you were going to do it. ku7ari floating. Mucho dinero. Mucho dinero. Much money. A lot of money. Mucho dinero. A lot of money. Yeah. Dinero. Yeah, okay, whatever. No hablaré español. Okay. Command center going up. Now he's got an ambulance as well. And ku7ari floating some cash. Hitting this was a mistake. That thing was really strong. Going out to collect these. I guess he felt threatened going to these, but he's expanding now to that third supply. Good. ku7ari hasn't played in a month, so he's a wee bit slow and rusty. Little bit slow and rusty, just a little bit. Yeah, that palace. I don't know, I have game sounds on. You should be able to hear it. Nothing's muted. Nothing. I'm not sure why this game has gone on this long. Why it's lasting this long. Maybe he just wants Auroras. He wants to make it a full comeback. This is not particularly the anti-Humvee build order that you expect to see. You expect to see, you know, buggies. If you got a bunch of buggies out, you could do some nice work, but we're not going to see any buggies come out, and we're going to see the Auroras soon, and the Auroras are going to make short work of the palace, and really this whole very well compacted, that's a nice box, compact base. Ah, he even has flashbangs for his rangers that are going through. Was looking to expand there for a minute. ku7ari now on 10,000, $16,000. Whoosh! Look at that Aurora. Flying in, flying in, flying in. We go quick F9, go quick like this. And where'd it go? What? Used it on the Overlords and an RPG Trooper. On the Scorpions and an RPG Trooper. And then he swoops back in. I was expecting to see something else. Oh, trees. We were just talking about pine barrens, pine forests, pine trees, coniferous. Oop, look at that. The actual only totally homing missile in the game is the Scorpion rocket. If you give a unit, now I haven't tested this, but I believe it may be the case. There's the next Aurora shot. Up here in the base, you can actually see he took a dozer with Kel, and now he has power, but Scorpions don't counter Humvees very well. I mean, the rocket does a lot of damage, but you need 2 rockets. Look at that. Don't you like how the palace stops firing when it goes right over top? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, this looks like it might be down to the last building. Last game was ended preemptively. This one, not so much. This one is not going to end preemptively at all. It is going to be down to the last building before it's over. He's got to destroy everything. Scaffolds and all. Auroras do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. But this army would have done more. The float is phenomenal. GG. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna quick restart my 0 hour because people apparently can't hear. Game sound is on. Did you hear that? Oh, look, my name. Look, Tester. Please let me log in. Thank you. I am now online. Oh, look. 10 tones. It's King's map choice now, but make. Ew. Ew. Oh. You know, take some time to look at that thumbnail. Look how beautiful that thumbnail is. Isn't that the most beautiful thumbnail you've ever seen? Just look at that. Gentle Secret Lab. That is just a beautiful, beautiful thumbnail. Isn't that spectacular? It's just so pretty. Look at the detail. Ah. That's so pretty. Anyway, map choice. Return for the map. Ah, okay. Hard winter. Good choice. That's what a lot of people like to pick. Everybody likes a little hard winter. Well, not really. I don't like hard. I like nice, easy, warm, soft winters, not hard winters. Not hard winters. Still no sound? Super Weapons versus GLA. Wouldn't you believe it? We got the same matchup over again. I'm going to quick check OBS here. And see what we've got here. Shouldn't be any problem with the sound. And they quit. They didn't want the armies again. It's okay, gives me another minute to fiddle around here. Nice and quick server, nice and quick. Beautifully fast. Speeds like no other. Why is there no sound for you guys? There was sound when it started, but not sound after the fact. I just don't know why it's a random thing. Why, now you can hear it? Ah, I didn't even change anything. Okay. Okay, they ready? Hey, nay. Are you guys ready? Red and blue? Ready? Yup. Glafa. TLHF. YouTube. I hope it loads, it loads, it loads, it loads from here. Infantry versus super weapons. Don't reverse this. I mean, don't try to get another new matchup. Just play this one. This is a pretty good one on this map. A little bit hard for the USA early on, but as per usual, infantry is the weaker army as the game progresses. As soon as you get snipers, that's it for the infantry player most of the time. Now, whether iShot King is going to be able to achieve that or not, I don't know. He's going to be able to get that far. I should like to imagine he will. I like to imagine he sells command center as well and go for that. ku7ari is going to go right to the middle. Go for that aggressive barracks. Take this supply. And probably going to go for a war factory, not take the supply. This one will go for the other supply and he'll get a war factory here. Yeah. Actually, I don't know what he's doing this for. That guy should have just gone right over there and built the supply, but he's just gonna send this dozer up there for that after the fact. I would have liked to keep this dozer. Unless he's gonna take this supply. I would have liked to send that dozer to build that supply, keep this dozer here to build a bunker or something. You know, go a little forward with my army or whatever and try to put a bunker here. But if this is where he wants to go for his third supply, I mean, it's kind of an awkward place. You can get harassed and you can't really do much, but whatever. He got into the buildings. That's nice. Okay, now he's sending that dozer over. Putting 2 tank hunters in here. We only got 1 inside, though. The reason people put tank hunters in the troop crawler is so they get to their destination quicker and they're with the minigunners. When it pops, they're right there with them. Gave King pretty much time here, but I don't think King gave himself many defenses against this. I mean, if you can get yourself a lot of Tovies, then it's not so bad. But, you know, this right here, you know, EMP Patriot missile systems are kind of not effective against. Ooh, snuck down, snuck down. That's bad. They don't really work very well against infantry because of the infantry. They're anti-tank mostly. Don't chase that. Maybe you can pop it, but don't get near that tower. Stay away from the tower, just keep building. More Humvees. Get tow missiles and flashbangs. They're 3 minutes in. That's how you know the frame rate and the latency are good. Because you actually get to see, for the most part, real time. I'm going to take a lot of hits here. Well, actually, he's not, because it's hitting the ground there. Bad terrain. Just go right up. Oh, never mind. Now it's hitting that. I'll have to take that V out. V is right on down, and then right around the back here for a dozer hunt and the Chinook hunt final comes the troop crawler. He does move through, though. Good, but he needs to move his Chinooks as well. MiGs are on the way. Neither are moved, and we see them go down. Actually, we only see one go down. The other one retains a tiny bit of flight, but it will be going down now. There's the tow missiles. Those are good, but we're seeing a little bit of a hairy situation there. He actually set a bomb on the one Humvee. That was pretty good. A lot of shots out of that thing. Got a building there. GG thrown down. And that's game 3.
You have been defeated.
A little bit hard for King. What he really wanted to do as USA, just go for defense early on. Be very wary of what's going around. Try to scout things out. Your best bet against infantry is popping troop crawlers and outposts at a distance and then trying to clean them up using flashbangs or whatever. When you get a lot of Tovies, then it's a little easier for you because the tow missile is actually really good against infantry. It's another part of the overpowered Humvee. Wonder where these guys are. They like stay in the game and watch the "You are defeated" screen. I don't know why, but not saying they actually do that, but it's what it feels like. Maybe the lobby's just really laggy and they can't get back in. Well, they'll find their way back eventually. Eventually. There's iShock King. He has found his way. Found his way right on back. Yeah, the range from the weakest semi-player to the strongest ones is super huge. Well, that's because this tournament is open for all players under pro. It is particularly for the semi-players, but noobs and beginners are allowed to join as well. Because you're not really seeing just semis in here. King is not a semi. King is, just a while ago, he was beginner level, and now he's to what we would consider noob level, which isn't an insult, but that's just the case. It's just a matter of fact. ku7ari was sort of high semi at one point. Right now he's playing like a maybe mid semi, mid-tier semi. No, it'll connect. It's just very slow because the server. But when it gets into the game, then there's nothing that the server actually does to affect you. But only when you've gotten in. You have to get in first. And I don't find many problems with the server right now like everybody else. If you actually go from game to game and don't sit in the lobby, you just make your own games or whatever, then you don't have many problems. Most of the problems are created by people just sitting there. Okay, now we're going to see the opposite. And a very good judge of whether somebody is a noob or a semi is whether they know how to rush with infantry. That really is. A semi has a basic understanding, sort of a rudimentary understanding of everything and how it works, and they can formulate strategies that way. But a noob does not. A noob will always look like they're trying something new for the first time in a tournament. They look like they're always trying to figure something out, whereas the semi already has those fundamental parts of the game figured out. They know what units work, they know what units don't work for the most part, and they try to form strategies around that. And they also try to copy what they see other people doing. See, it's sort of it's unconventional. But he's not far off of semis. You know, it takes like, if I were going to be a judge of how quick you can learn how to play better at 0 hour, I would say if you really tried and you had somebody showing you how to do things, you could probably be mid-semi in a week of playing. If all you did was play the game. You know, if that was your pastime. A week of having somebody show you how to play, you could be mid-semi. Just like that. It really is just having somebody show you a common strategy or just how to learn strategies with each matchup, and that's it. Once you have that, you can learn on your own from there. You know, ask other people a few questions once in a while, but you'll eventually get where you want to be. You know, you're not going to get to pro level like that. It takes a little bit longer. Maybe a month. Maybe a month to be a pro. If you really, really try and you have somebody who's like a pro teaching you, you know, mentoring you the whole way, you can do that. But the jump from beginner to noob and from noob to semi can be done very, very quickly, as opposed to going from semi to pro and pro to expert. Yeah, like I was saying before, you want to pop the outposts out in the field and then work on them later on in this form. So you send missile defenders out like that, you laser lock stuff, then you have your flashbang rangers on the way. Now this is actually pretty nice. So he has minigunners in this, but King is aware that there's a helix. Fairly sure he didn't know where it was, but he's gonna laser lock it now. No, maybe this. No, never mind. But yeah, there's Doze Hunt. If he destroys both of these barracks and hunts the dozers, he's gonna hunt the Chinooks. What he wants to do is really, really not die. Like if he would have destroyed this, and then destroyed the power, he could have just tried to get away by flying over here, then up the side, and if he could, just suicide in the dozer and he wins. Well, you know, it's not too bad. Not too bad for him. Didn't get any Chinooks for some reason, but I don't know what he's doing now. He's just running away. Not what I anticipate seeing, but whatever. He's gonna get away. And he's gonna turn around again. He's gonna go after all these missile defenders because they no longer have rangers with them. The rangers are gonna come over. Fury lost his trucks and his dozer. These guys still running around. Look at that. Dodging all those flashbangs. These rangers need to learn how to force fire. Just running. They're sprinting. Full sprint. They are just getting out of there. They do not want anything to do with where they are right now. That missile defender there is really trying to do a lot of work. Destroy the trucks. Okay, Mr. Minigunners, that's about it for you. You wanted to get all the way back around there. Wanted to get all the way back around. That's gonna get popped out in the field, alright? Way back. He's gonna need troop crawler. Yeah, I think that was his only big easy chance to win, was just destroy the barracks, destroy this barracks, or destroy that power. Preferably both barracks, and then just suicide into the dozer. That would give him a little bit of a chance to have an easy game. Not that you want easy games all the time, but I don't think anybody minds an easy game. Once in a while, you're going to see a little bit of flashbangery there. Building his command center. Outpost is going to go down. Base is going to get very much harassed. No, ku7ari and ku7ari aren't playing. They're not playing pro level. No. What the freak do I even do now? What the freak? Migs. You can. Marakar, I would say Marakar he's probably one of the best in here. I personally think, if I were to be biased for a moment, that if he only played 0 hour, which he doesn't, he would be very good. He would easily get right up to pro level rather quickly if he wanted to be. Yeah, there are a lot of good players in here so far. Games, everybody. Now he has to post the replays. This has been the smoothest tournament since the last semis tournament. Really a smooth tournament. Yeah, that's about it for this set. Said their GGs, and it went pretty quick. Actually, I think that's one of the quickest sets. Lunar Eclipse. Psh. Lunar Eclipse. Is he in this tournament, Mr. Lunar Eclipse? Is that who Xi Jinping is? Xi Jinping? Lunar Eclipse. I remember Lunar Eclipse. He wasn't a pro. Even I could go toe-to-toe with Lunar Eclipse back in the day. Everybody tries to say this person this person that. I don't see it. No, I don't think I'll stay streaming because I need something to stream in order to stay streaming. And at the moment I don't have anything to stream. So I'll have to end the stream. Anyway, this is one of the quickest streams. The people who make the quickest streams are Joker, MP3, King, guys like that. For some reason, they make the streams really quick. I don't know why. He is still strong for being back 2 weeks. Yeah, he is. He's good. He's a good player. I didn't see he's not a good player. I'm just saying now. I thought people were talking about who's like pro in there. And I don't think there are any pros in this tournament. From what I've been seeing from replays, streams, and other stuff. If I were going to do winner stays, I would have to have it after the fact, but I'm going to go out now. Walk around a little bit. Been in here too long trying to do 4D chess to make sure the tournament's running smoothly. I took several replacement players and I replaced replacement players with replacement players and switched who they were replacing just so I could make sure that games were arranged properly and everything. So far, out of 128 players, we have had 0 disqualifications. So far, there are no disqualifications. I mean, that's pretty good. 128 players, no disqualifications. If you get an expert or pro plus tournament, and you have 16 players, you'll have 10 disqualifications. So far, 128 players, 0 disqualifications. And we don't look to be having any. Everybody who's currently in the bracket who hasn't played yet are people that I know have been active. So, there should be no reason that they don't play. They've all gotten in contact and everything. Now, Rabbit Warrior, that guy's about pro. Rabbit Warrior, he is up there. He's like a pro player. Because I play him and I'm like, crap. You know, even at my best, Rabbit Warrior will beat me a lot. Yeah, I'd like Marker to win too. I think he has very good pro capabilities. I think Rabbit Warrior is basically a pro, I would say. I would say he's basically a pro. He's playing better than I am right now, so you know, he's a pro. I'm not spamming though. If I spammed, I might be on his level. Really, right there. But yeah, he is basically pro level. But we were gonna let him in as, you know, sort of proof of that, to prove that a little bit. But you know, he had real life issues going on, kind of like Kill Toll, who got his appendix removed, right? You know, during the first round of this tournament that he was supposed to play. One day he's gonna play, next minute. Well, Termy, you can still play it. Yeah, Terminator, if you want a position, hey man, I was streaming, I was doing all this stuff, how didn't you see it? You go to the topic. Go to the topic and say you want to beat a replacement. Tell me your online and Game Ranger, whatever your online nickname is, which I know what it is. Everything. And I'll put you as one of the replacement players, sure. As soon as somebody asks, you'll be the first one to get the position, and then you'll get to play in the tournament. So yeah, that's good. That's another way that we can have 128 players and no disqualifications. You can all thank Terminator. He's going to be part and parcel in that. Who? Who do you mean? I'm looking at like 50 different things right now. Who do you mean? Marys? Marys? Mr. Peace Lover? What's wrong with Mr. Peace Lover? Peace Lover, he's already in the second round. I think... Let me see here. I think the player you might be able to replace right away is Rafix up against... He is up against Dynamis 828, or maybe Joa or Davey, because I haven't seen them say anything. But everybody else is pretty much maybe Dr. Satch and ku7ari, King Demon Gambling. Everybody else seems to be arranging. HB Pot, High OK, those guys are all arranging. So far, almost the whole first round has been played, which is kind of good. Really good, thanks to the big shutdowns and everything. Yeah, I'm going outside now. Cause I've been sitting here too long, and You know, nice, nice. Just wanted to bring the stream to an hour, that's all. But yeah, I'm off now. There are a lot of people in the 2 vs 2 lobby that you could easily get games with right now. And if you guys want, you know, you guys all have computers. I mean, Faster has really good internet, you know. He's from the UK, so he can definitely live stream. You know, if you guys want something streamed, remember, it's not impossible for you guys to set something up and live stream. But that's enough from me now. I'll see you guys next time.